Little pickle. Yes, guys. Little pickle. Big pickle. Little pickle. Big pickle. Little pickle, big pickle, pickle Rick. Little pickle, big pickle, pickle Rick. Little pickle, pickle Rick. Let's go.
Let's go!
Yes, guys.
Hey guys, well, spring training has begun. Baseball is back in some way, shape, or form. And if you're excited about that, I think you're gonna be excited about today's video, because today we're gonna break into a box of 91 OPC Premier Baseball. Why do I say that? Because if you're excited about spring training baseball, you're excited about anything baseball, like me, which is why I'm excited to open up some of these damn here packs. So we've got an entire sealed box at our disposal. So what do you say we do one quarter, and what are we thinking? I feel like I went for top left to start, so we're gonna stick with that decision. We're gonna say bam. Got that. Get this a little off to the side, give us some space. We'll put our stack off to the side. Unfortunately, because of how short the desk is, there's not a lot of space to give some perspective here so that we can see everything. Look at this. Canadian born and bred, just like those OPC retro cards we open up. Some of you have probably seen some of these. I know I've seen Julie Farnham rip some of these. I think our buddy Slapnuts maybe even saw these on the Freedom Sufferer channel at some point. I can't remember. I know there's a few other people out there. Oh, look at that! The one half of the Bash Brothers right off the hop. Jose Canseco, Mel Rojas, star closer of the Montreal Expos. Shout out Slapnuts. Andre Dawson, another former Expo. Look at this, and then another Expo. Barry Jones. Danny Darwin, can't remember if he ever played. Oh, bam, right there. Ken Griffey Jr. And the Cat, Andres Galarraga. Interesting. Quite a few Expos in this particular pack. I can't remember what exactly the breakdown is in terms of, it's only 132 card set. In terms of if that means that, and at the time we would have had 26 teams in the major leagues. I don't know if that works out, that you get about 5 players per team, or maybe if because of the fact that this is a OPC set, maybe you get a little bit extra in terms of the, there you go, Joe Carter, more Canadian content here. Juan Bell, Kevin Mitchell, always remember him for that great one-handed catch. Johnny Olerud, right there, first baseman, batting title 1993. Glenn Davis, Tom Hankey, the Terminator. This is the Blue Jay pack apparently. Tony Gwynn, Hall of Famer, right there. And Darren Lewis. All right, 2 packs down. We have 7 to go. All right. Trying not to do the reveals, but these packs are not being as cooperative as I thought they might be, but we'll get the hang of them at some point. Dave Spaghetti Rigetti did spend a little bit of time playing for the Blue Jays. George Bell most definitely did. Wade Boggs not so much, but Hall of Fame star power right there. Gary Carter, former Expo. Junior Felix, former Blue Jay. I'm starting to wonder about this. Benito Santiago played for the Blue Jays. David Justice did not. And there you go, Nolan Ryan, 7th career no-hitter, which, okay, we don't get any information on here, but if I'm not mistaken, number 7 happened to be against the Toronto Blue Jays. And I guess based on the fact that you get this little update here in the corner, these cards, they were for the 1991 baseball season, theoretically, but I guess they must have come out sometimes towards the end, since they gave you an update from May to tell you certain milestones that may have been reached during the regular season. Jose Offerman, the Los Angeles Dodgers. Rock Reigns, another former Expo. Dwight Evans. Mark Whitten, player in those Blue Jay colors, was about to be traded to the Cleveland Indians as part of the Tom Candiotti trade. Terry Shumpert. Jimmy Key. We're going to have an entire... Can't tell if that's... I don't know. Damage or not, but... Brian Barnes. Cecil Fielder, another former Blue Jay. But yes, as I was saying, almost feels like we're going to have the entire Blue Jays, entire Expos, before we're done the first quarter of the pack. Now, keeping that in mind, I think 7 cards per pack, so we're probably in a pretty good position that if we do the entire box, we should get at least 1 complete set. But obviously, we'll get our share of duplicates no matter what. Juan Gonzalez, I guess this would be his second-year card. Chris Hoyles, Baltimore. Hey, Paul Molitor, another former Blue Jay. They had a lot of star power back in the 90s, those Blue Jays. That's why they managed to put up 2 World Series championships. Dave Smith, Greg Olson, Leo Gomez, and Pete Incaviglia. All right. Moving right along. Making pretty decent time so far. Because, hey, you want to see the cards, and you don't need too much commentary from Big Pickle, I'm imagining. Just enough, right? Steve Bedrosian. And I just don't want to keep you all here all day long, right? Robin Yount. You're good enough to come by and watch. Let's move it along. Jack Clark. Sean Dunston, star shortstop back in the 90s for the Cubbies. Ray Langford. Ryan Sandberg, Hall of Famer. George Brett, another Hall of Famer. So 132 cards in the set. So you do get a good proportion of star power in there. And then at the same time, there are some young up-and-comers that are in the set as well. So you might get a little bit of a mix. Hey, more Expos. Delino DeShields. Ron Gant, big part of those 90s Braves. Kelly Gruber, shout out Leaf fan down under. Doc Gooden, keeping his nose clean. Darryl Strawberry, former running mate with Doc Gooden in those Mets days. Denny Boucher, Canadian star power right there. And Rene Gonzalez. And look at that. We have wrapped up a number of Blue Jays and Expos. This is a very nice start to the box rip. We get our part 1 out of the way. We'll have some more stuff to come. Hey! Hall of Fame star power, Kirby Puckett. Again, shout out Julie Farnham. Bob Ojeda, I believe the survivor of the boat accident in Cleveland during spring training, as it were. About, I'm guessing it was maybe 92, 93, 94, somewhere in there. Oral Hershiser, 1988 World Series MVP. I think he may have also been the league MVP. I'll have to check that one. Howard Farmer, more Expo magic. Kirk Dressendorfer. Try and fit that on the jersey. Mickey Morandini. Willie McGee, Mr. Stolen Base. Milt Kyler. All right, on to the last pack. And the other thing about Willie McGee has the distinction. I think it may have even been this. Yeah, this is a specific year where. Oh man, I'm drawing a blank. It's something to do with. I think he won the batting title in, I guess, the American League, despite having been traded to the National League. Some sort of anomaly like that to do with him winning a batting title in very unusual circumstances. I wish I could remember it off the top of my head, but I just remember that the name is associated with that specific anomaly. Oh, look at this, more Blue Jay power. Mike Timlin, liking the distribution of the cards within, even though it's a small set, we're not getting double after double. 9 packs in. Eric Davis. Corey Schneider, very briefly a Blue Jay. I think it was even in the 91 season, and he didn't finish the season there. Ivan Calderon, Dennis Eckersley, legendary Hall of Fame star power. Ken Daly, Ron Hassey, more Expo magic, and Gary Gaetti to round out the rip. All right, 1 part down. Lots of star power. Hopefully everyone's enjoying it, even though I don't want to spoil the fact that this is back when there were no inserts. So other than the star power, that's all you're tuning into, other than maybe Little Pickle and him botching some of the specific facts that he tries to spout out. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Comment, like, and subscribe. And we'll catch you in the next one. Bye!
Little Pickle. Yes, guys. Little Pickle. Big Pickle. Little Pickle. Big Pickle. Little Pickle, Big Pickle, Pickle Rick. Little Pickle, Big Pickle, Pickle Rick. Little Pickle. Pickle Rick.